Foot Locker is in the middle of a major shift. The company announced plans to close more than 100 stores by the end of 2025, part of a larger strategy to improve its operations. While that may sound like bad news for shoppers, the full story has a more optimistic angle. The closures are part of a plan that started years ago to shut down more than 400 underperforming locations by 2026. But with changes in consumer habits and a big brand acquisition on the horizon, this could be a turning point for Foot Locker. Foot Locker is reacting to a broader decline in sneaker sales. Nike, one of its largest suppliers, recently told investors to expect a double-digit drop in revenue. That trend directly affects Foot Locker, which specializes in athletic footwear. By cutting locations that aren't performing well, the company aims to reduce costs and refocus its efforts on stores that offer a better shopping experience. There are currently 668 Foot Locker stores across the U.S., including those in Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. North Dakota, Vermont, and Wyoming are the only states without a store. Foot Locker hasn't released a full list of closures for 2025 yet, but recent shutdowns have taken place in cities like New Haven, Tampa, and Boston. Dick's Sporting Goods has announced plans to acquire Foot Locker, although specific details remain limited. What we do know is that Dick's intends to keep Foot Locker as a separate brand. This decision lines up with Foot Locker's recent push to refresh its stores. CEO Mary Dillon noted that these updates have already improved store quality and consistency. By the end of 2025, around 300 Foot Locker and Kids Foot Locker locations are expected to have these new upgrades, which include enhanced product displays and more interactive shopping elements. If your local store remains open, you may notice improvements in layout, inventory, and overall experience. The goal is to make each visit more enjoyable and convenient, especially as more retail sales shift online. While closures are never ideal, the company is clearly investing in what it hopes will be a stronger future for both in-person and digital shoppers. Foot Locker is closing stores, but it's also working to improve the shopping experience. With support from Dick's and a focus on store updates, customers could benefit from better locations and more curated selections. If you shop for athletic wear, these changes could lead to a more streamlined and enjoyable experience.